Hello friends and welcome to another Adviseline quarterly webinar. On behalf of the Sharekhan and the Adviseline team, I welcome each and every one of you here. Before I start about Adviseline, let me tell you all something about Sharekhan. Friends, Sharekhan was incorporated in the year 2000 when we started our online trading system. We started with a simple website which used to allow you to place orders, and later we decided that for those customers who are not able to log into the website, you should have some kind of a facility to place orders, and we started the dial and trade department. Also along with that, we started our Trade Tiger software, which allows you not only to place orders but also to check charts and see real-time rate movement, which allows you to trade based on your own analysis. Thus, in that process, further friends, we came out with the Adviseline department, which not only gives you the recommendation, it completes a package where it gives you the Sharekhan research team recommendation as and when it's generated. It sends it to you at your convenient mode of communication, that is your phone or your net, and it allows you not only that, it actually allows you to place orders either via the website or immediately on your phone via the dial and trade department. Now once your orders are executed, Sharekhan Adviseline allows you to understand the performance update of the products that have been given to you. So thus Adviseline comprises an entire package for you, which gives you the research, allows you to place orders, and gives you a performance feedback on that. In one step further, Sharekhan has of course launched lot more facilities for you all, like the SIP for customers who have a smaller income, which comes smaller monthly. Also for those people who have a higher disposable income, for y'all we have the PMS which you can invest into. This we've got different facilities for customers. Those who would like to go to the branches can actually go to the branches and place orders there. And we have the Share Mobile for those people on the go, along with the dial and trade, which is always there. This brings me to our Adviseline objective, that is to facilitate a customer's progress in the full cycle of information, action and feedback by providing customized research to customers with the facility to execute trades immediately and to receive performance update on the trading and investment activity. This summarizes, friends, as to what Adviseline is all about. For those of you all who would like to know more about the other products we have, in association with Active Trading Cell, we have started our training sessions on 3 of our Adviseline products. You got the Smart Charts, Derivative Idea and the Hammock product. These 3 products, friends, will be explained to you free of charge as and when based on your specific time. All you need to do is log into the website, register yourself for these sessions and get trained on it. All you need to do is trade in the currency. What are currency? Currencies are Indian rupees, as to how much money you need to pay to any of the foreign currencies which are available. Basically, friends, as of now our stock market trade in only 4 currencies. Let me tell you all the advantages of trading in currency market. Basically, anyone who's a trader who understands a bit about FNO will be easily able to trade in currency. Normally what is said is, if you just learned futures and options, the best segment to enter into is currency, because your margins, your investment is very low in this. So basically, even if you have something around 3,000 to 4,000 rupees, you should be able to enter into any of the currencies that are available. Also, friends, your Trade Tiger provides you online real-time rates, so you can not only check live rates of currency markets on the Trade Tiger, you can even plot charts, you can do technical research on it and understand how you want to trade based on your own analysis. In case you are not very much into your own analysis, we also have our research team, which is there to provide you research recommendation. Any time frame, any kind of trading you are interested in, be it intraday trades or a long-term trades, all kinds of recommendations are given by a research team. Also, friends, like I said earlier, you got only 4 currency pairs to choose from. Each of these 4 currencies are very famous currencies, like the dollar, yen, your UK pound, and you got the euro. all these 4 currencies, very famous currencies which are recently in news, which means you got enough of volatility to trade in that. And since you only got 4 currencies to choose from, your decision making becomes lot more easier. Like I said, recently all these currencies have been lot in news. So any global news, friends, be it related to equities, be it related to commodities, or be it just related to our global economy or such, or just global general news, even something like a war will give you a movement in currency. So the markets can be high or the markets can be low. Commodity prices can be high or low. Your currency market always gives you an option to trade. Also friends, unlike the equity markets, your currency markets are open from 9 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the evening. So after your equity markets are closed, you can still continue trading in the currency markets till 5 o'clock. Friends, just like we have for our Adviseline products, we also have currency training sessions. In case you are interested in trading in currency, all you need to do is attend one of our sessions at Active Trading Cell. Like you must be aware, Active Trading Cell is Sharekhan's online training platform. Okay, here you get to know about different segments of the markets, you get to know about technicals, you get to know basics of the markets, basics of commodities, basics of currency. Anything about the markets you want to know, you can attend the training session based on your own liking. So all you need to do is go to a website, log in. You can start with the basics of currency trading, which will tell you what currencies are. Once you are thorough with it, you can also attend our currency trading made easy, which is for those people who would like to trade on their own analysis. It will teach you different ways you can use technicals to trade in currencies. Alright, this is a basic update on what is happening around in Adviseline and in Sharekhan. Now I'll hand over the mic to our research team. They'll come ahead and inform you, update you all on the research products that we have as to how they've been performing and what their future plans are for each of their products. Please feel free to ask your questions by logging on to the Yahoo and getting in touch with us via the product Yahoo IDs. Thank you.
Hello friends, I am Jigar Ludaya and I'll take you through the advisory presentation that we have. Now the current offering that we have from the Sharekhan advisory desk on the Adviseline service is MID delivery. As most of you would be using this product, I'll just take you through the performance review for the last quarter, in fact from August till November, because that's when we had done the last webinar. If you look at the overall performance of 72% has been exceptionally good. Month-wise also we have done exceptionally well. In August we had a strike rate of 74%. In September, though there was some volatility in the markets, we have managed to have a strike rate of 57%. In October we did exceedingly well with strike rate of 79%. And same is the case in November, where we have a strike rate of 78%, though the number of calls are less. Overall, for the period of August to November, we have generated about 65 calls, out of which 47 have gone right, 18 had losses, and giving us an overall strike rate of 72%. So we have done exceedingly well than what we had done in April till date. Now going ahead, we have something to share with you, that is we shall be discontinuing this product, that is MID delivery, and shall be replacing it with a new product which is called MID swing. Now what difference does MID swing makes? MID swing is different from MID delivery because MID delivery was just a long only product, so all calls which came in were just buy calls. Now in MID swing, the difference is going to be that we are going to have both long calls as well as short calls to take advantage of any volatility on the downside as well. So that is one of the major difference in MID swing. Now another difference to keep in mind is the time frame of this calls has been reduced to 1 to 7 days from earlier 1 to 15 days which we used to have in MID delivery. The rest of the rules remain same. There is no weightage which is going to be defined at the time of initiation of the call to avoid any kind of confusion. This rule remains same as was the case in MID delivery, and also the performance review will be on the basis of strike rate. So this was something that we wanted to share with you in this webinar. That's it from my end. Thank you, and be ready for a rolling advice.
Hello friends, this is Sangeeta Tripathi, and from the Fundamental Research Desk we have a portfolio called Top Picks. Now to talk more about this portfolio, Sharekhan's Top Pick portfolio consists of around 10 to 12 well-researched, fundamentally well-researched stocks that are taken from our universe of stocks which we track on a daily basis, day in and day out, and then presented to our clients to take advantage from. The objective and the rationale is, the first and foremost objective is the outperformance with respect to the benchmark indices, that is Sensex and the Nifty. We try to construct the portfolio in such a manner that the portfolio outperforms the basic benchmark indices, Sensex and Nifty. The second important objective is not only outperformance on a relative basis with respect to market, but also an outperformance with relation to the returns portfolio. That means we try to make the portfolio in such a manner that it also gives absolute return to the investor. That is maximization of returns without losing the volatility aspect. That means keeping the volatility thing under check. That means low volatile stocks which will give higher returns. That is the second objective which is in our mind while creating the portfolio. The third objective is to actively keep on tracking the portfolio that we have created since over the years, and keep churning or checking the portfolio and including or excluding certain stocks wherein the themes have already played out or themes are likely to play out, to capture the near-term triggers but not losing the focus on the long-term wealth creation aspect. So these are the three objectives with which we start and construct the Top Pick portfolio. Now as far as the procedure is concerned, now this exercise we have been doing for around 60 months, 59 to 60 months, almost 5 years have passed. Basically what we do, the Top Pick basket, which is around 10 to 12 stocks, that is reviewed every month, generally done on the first Friday of the month, wherein we look at all these stocks as to how they have performed over the month and which are the other stocks which we can include so that the client can get more benefit out of it. So that is done here. Our entire research team, the fundamental research team with all the analysts, associates and our research head, we do a brainstorming exercise. We just try to question, okay, why the stock will perform, why the stock will not perform. We do stock specific as well as industry specific research a little more. So based on this assessment, generally 1 or 2 stocks, they are replaced in a month. Generally we don't do much replacement. As I said, these are very well researched stocks, blue chip, lot of blue chip stocks are there in this particular Top Pick portfolio. So we don't try to do lot of changes in one particular month. 1 or 2 changes are done for the month, and then again it is reviewed another month. So this is the way the exercise goes on. Now in case on an intra-month basis, during the month, certain event takes place, certain macro event or a stock specific event takes place which is a part of our Top Pick portfolio, or which is not a part of Top Pick portfolio but we research it and we feel that it should be a part of Top Pick portfolio because certain economic situation or macro situation or a stock specific situation has arisen. So what we do not hesitate or do not wait up till the month end to take a call. We take a call there and then itself, do the changes, do the relevant changes and notify it to all our clients through various communication modes. So even intra-month changes are taken into account. It's not that it's just an end of the month exercise and we wait till the month end. It's a very dynamic process. It keeps on, we keep on reviewing the portfolio every day, virtually every day, every week. If you look at the performance of our Top Pick basket, the Top Pick basket has performed consistently. It has given superior returns consistently over the time, last 5 years since the time we have incepted this portfolio. this orange graph, this depicts Sharekhan's top pick, and here you can see it is a pictorial representation that the bar graph is much higher than the other two market indices, Sensex and Nifty. This is the same data in a line graph, again showing our returns. Now to talk about the statistics, if you look at the statistically, if you look at the performance, how our top pick basket or universe has performed vis-a-vis the market, around 70% of the time we have either been in line with what the market has delivered or we have outperformed the market. Now talking about this particular year, that is CY 13, calendar year 13, up till date, our strike rate has been as high as 73%. You can look from the statistics. Last year, our strike rate was as high as 75%, while the overall, since inception, the strike rate is around 70%. It clearly spells out the superior stock selection approach that we undertake while putting across 10 to 12 stocks to the clients to take advantage from. So this is how it is. Now this latest month's top pick portfolio consists of around 11 stocks. Now these stocks are from diverse background. We have pharma play like Sun Pharma and Aurobindo Pharma, pharmaceutical, to play on the defensives. We like these two stocks, and these are the part of top pick portfolio. Also on the currency front, we have included IT stocks like TCS and HCL Technology, which are our key preference in the IT sector. Those are a part of this top pick portfolio. We also have ICICI Bank, wherein we are bullish. Other names like Bharti Airtel, which is where the telecom environment has started to emerge out positively. They have included that also. On the FMCG space, we have ITC, which has been outperforming since quite some time. Z Entertainment Enterprise is another media play wherein we are positive. So this is the top pick portfolio for this particular month, that is December month, for the clients to take advantage from. Happy investing. Thank you.
Hello friends, I am Jatin Gedia from the technical research team, and I will be briefing you about the features and overall performance of the Smart Chart product. Let us start with the features of the Smart Chart product. Smart Chart product is a technical research team product, and Smart Chart calls are generated by the technical research team at Sharekhan. These calls are for a time frame of 1 to 2 months, and these calls are suitable for medium term investors who are looking for high returns as well as willing to take high risk, as the calls are generated in the future segment. Now moving on to the methods which we use for generating these Smart Chart calls. The primary tool that we use for generating Smart Chart calls is the Elliott wave principle. Along with that, we combine the Elliott wave principle with classical technical analysis tools. We all using patterns, momentum indicators, volume analysis, etc. We analyze patterns such as flag patterns and triangle patterns, which are continuation patterns, and reversal patterns like the head and shoulders pattern. The momentum indicators that we use are RSI and the KST, which helps us to know the overall strength of the move and help us in generating a good quality Smart Chart call. So combining Elliott wave principle and other classical technical analysis tools, we generate these Smart Chart calls. The Smart Chart call will always have a risk reward ratio of 1:2. Whenever we generate these Smart Chart calls, 2 targets are provided and a stop loss is provided. There may be instances when the first target is achieved, we might trail the stop loss or even book profit at that time. And during the course of the call, if we feel that the call is not performing as per our expectation, then the analyst might might consider it exiting at even before the stop loss is hit or the target is achieved. Now moving on to some examples of smart chart calls. The first one which we have is by HPCL. HPCL call was generated, and I will explain you the rationale behind it. We observed that HPCL had formed an impulse on the upside, that is a 5-way advance on the upside, and post that it corrected in an ABC fashion. It had retraced 50% of the entire rise which we saw, and post that we saw it was trading above the 20 and 40 daily moving averages, and it had started forming higher tops and higher bottoms. So at that point of time, considering all the factors, that is the Elliott wave count, the moving averages, the retracement levels, etc., we generated a smart chart call on HPCL, and we advised our clients to buy HPCL, and subsequently the targets were also achieved on the upside. So the point here is that the combination of Elliott wave principle, moving averages, Fibonacci ratios, etc., combining all these, we generate these smart chart calls. The second one which we have is on Oriental Bank of Commerce. It was on the stock we observed a triangular pattern, and that triangle pattern had been broken on the upside. It was trading above its 20 and 40 daily moving averages, and the momentum indicator had completed its pullback cycle. That was, it completed towards its cycle to the equilibrium line, and so at that point of time we expected Oriental Bank of Commerce to move on the upside, and hence we generated a smart chart call on Oriental Bank of Commerce, and we advised our clients to buy, and subsequently the targets were also achieved on the upside. Now moving on to the performance segment, the first one which we have is the Smart Chart Mega. Smart Chart Mega includes scripts whose current market price is above rupees 500. So stocks like Reliance Industries, L&T, and all scripts which have a current market price of above rupees 500 are included in this category of Smart Chart Mega. Now the overall performance of Smart Chart Mega has given a return of 40%. However, the point of concern here is the strike rate, which is extremely low at 13%, and which is below the standard as compared to our previous performance. However, given the low strike rate post brokerage, we have generated a return of close to 40% on this category of Smart Chart Mega. The next one which we have is the Smart Chart 500. This category includes scripts which are in the price range of 250 to 500, and the performance here is that we have generated 70% return with a strike rate of 46%. The next one which we have is Smart Chart 250. The price range is from 1 to rupees 250, and the returns are 64% with a strike rate of 39%. Now recently there have been concerns regarding the performance of the Smart Chart calls, which is a point of concern, and we have taken note of that. The markets had rallied sharply from 5100 odd levels to 6100 odd levels in the month of September, and post that we expected a decent amount of correction in the markets to take place. However, and so most of the calls that we generated were on the sell side. However, the markets did not correct as per our expectation, and hence most of the calls were stopped out. However, we we want to assure our clients that we are committed towards generating good quality smart chat calls, and we request our clients to continue following each of the smart chat call that we generated. So even if our strike rate is less, but it won't create a loss to them, as we can see that even though our strike rate has been low, we have generated positive returns till date, that is from April of this year till November this year. So we request our clients to be assured and keep following the smart chat calls. That's all from the technical research team at Sharekhan. Thank you.
Hello friends, my name is Shaival Oza and I have been associated with Sharekhan for past 6 years. Today we are going to discuss about a premium product, Derivative Idea. Now this particular product has been run by Derivative Research Desk, and the corpus requirement for this product is 3 lakh rupees. Now this 3 lakh rupees would be bifurcated into 2 parts. The first part would be 60,000 rupees and another part would be 2,40,000 rupees. This 60,000 rupees would be utilized for purchasing vanilla options and futures, and remaining 2,40,000 rupees would be utilized for option strategies. Now if I talk about the drawdown of this product, the drawdown is 20%. Now what do I mean by drawdown? Drawdown is nothing but the loss at any given point of time of the product. So say for example it's 3 lakh rupees, so whenever we hit 20% of 3 lakh rupees, we'll have to re-engineer the product or we'll have to think for other options. Now this particular product is best suitable for the traders who are aggressive in nature and who have conservative approach towards market. And also this particular product is suitable for those who are looking for low risk and high returns with favorable risk reward ratio. Now in this particular product we maintain a risk reward ratio of 1:3, 1:4, and whatever recommendations which we give in this particular product, we give timely updates about entry and exit, how many lots to buy, at what price, what would be the stop loss, time frame and everything through RM room, mails, Yahoo chat, advisory desk, SMS and Adviseline team. Now in this particular product we take care of things such as that only liquid stock, we give recommendation only into the liquid stocks. We do not consider illiquid stocks in this. Say for example Reliance would be in liquid stocks, say the buyer is at 900 and the seller is at 900 rupees 10 paisa, so that is a liquid stock. The illiquid stock would be if the buyer is at 900, the seller is at 902, that is an illiquid stock. So we particularly focus on the liquid stocks only, and the calls generated in this product are based on derivative parameters such as open interest, cost of carry, implied volatility, put to call ratio and various other parameters. As I said, the risk reward ratio which we maintain in this product is of 1:2, 1:4, and depending upon the view of analyst, if the first target is achieved, we'll either trail the stop loss or will communicate whether to book profit or we'll have to hold on for the second target or not. Now as I said earlier, that we also give option strategies in this. So once we initiate a strategy, we come out with a detailed PDF report in which each and every detail of the strategy is been mentioned. The time frame of the call is from 1 month, from 1 day to 1 month, because if we are forming some strategy, it would be probably from the view of expiry, and at times of initiation we inform that how many lots to buy, what range to buy, what would be the time frame, etc., etc. Now this is how an pro forma of a PDF report looks like. Here we can see that we had initiated strategy on Infosys before a result on 10th of July 2012. This is an old report. So this is how it looks. This first box tells me that on which stock we have been initiating a strategy, what is the name of the strategy, what is the maximum profit, what is the maximum loss. Then the next two paragraphs tells me that what is the rationale behind initiating a strategy, and we have also, for better understanding of the strategy, we have also given that how the strategy is formed, what is the definition of the strategy, and next then we have a table wherein we tell you what are the legs that we need to buy and what are the inflow or outflow, and the last is strategy note, in which we mention what would be the break-even point, what would be the maximum loss point. And then we also have on second page a graphical representation of the strategy, wherein we can see what would be my break-even, what would be a break-even point, and what would be the maximum profit and loss point of the strategy once initiated. Now coming to the performance side, before that I'd like to tell you that once we initiate a strategy, we come out with a PDF report, and once we close the strategy, or if we have any update in the strategy, we also come with such kind of report for the same, and that is forwarded to you all. Now coming to the performance, overall performance, since inception of this product we have taken a performance, and it's clearly visible whenever we have touch wood till date we have not surpassed the drawdown of 5%, and whenever we have seen such kind of fall in this particular product or say losses, immediately in the next month we have managed to come up, and it's clearly visible. From last 2 to 3 months the markets have been choppy, so the performance is slightly volatile, and if we have a look at the quarterly performance of the product, till now we have given 889 calls, and if somebody has invested 3 lakh rupees, the return is approximately 54%, which is 1,62,100 rupees. That is the net profit which we are talking about. Thank you.